Good day, mates, and welcome back to Black Ram GX Gaming. We're here, we're live, doing more stuff and things. Cheers. We'll be finishing up the story of the beach, I believe, today. Maybe even moving on to a new area. We've only got a few more things to do here, so that's pretty exciting. We'll see what happens. We have a couple evolutions to do here right away to start off the stream, so it's going to be great. Stay tuned. Just do a little shout out to those of you over there on YouTube. Good to see you. Thanks for watching. If you're over there for the first time, do me a favor and subscribe. If you're been here before, leave a nice comment. Check it out if you're over here on Facebook, Black Ram GX Gaming. Fantastic clips all the time and the full stream in case you missed anything. If you're over here on Facebook, thanks for watching. If you're new, even after the stream, please do me a favor and drop a follow. That's a big one. It helps out a lot. And if you've been here before, like, share, comment, subscribe. All those interactions do big things. They help out a lot. Just like Michael Payne here. See? Thank you, Michael Payne, for the like. Cheers. Let's get into it. So, Michael, you must have seen... Did you notice the good day, mate, I started out with there? I don't know if you were watching or not, but I couldn't help myself. I was like, I gotta do it. Alright, so we're gonna start off with Haunter going into Gengar, and then our shiny Kadabra into a shiny Alakazam. Should be good. Love it. Hell yeah. Lucky for me, I haven't tried to do an Australian accent at all. I can never do it. I just butcher it real bad. But I love it. It's a great accent. If I ever try to do a British accent, it slowly dissolves into an Australian accent. And then back to British. And then somehow to Spanish. Like completely Spanish. Wow, look at that. Kind of pinkish. It's interesting. Look at that. Oh. So it looks kind of cool. Sort of the movies that go way overboard. Oh, I'm sure they do. Trying to really distinguish it as different. Oh, don't talk to me, lady. I am a minor. Okay. So what was I doing? Oh, that's right. I was trying to get that guy some honey, but Ramenus Island didn't have anything. So we'll put shiny Alakazam away because we don't need him. We only got one guy we're waiting to evolve. And that's so we can get that Ursaluna. There. Now we're uber prepared for our water environment we're going to be in. So number caught, hypnosis, shadow ball, and agile move. Do we have those things? Got hypnosis. No shadow ball. He's got some pretty good moves though, right off the kicker. Holy jumping Jesus, he's giant. I knew he was going to be big. I did not know he was going to be that big. Let that guy lick your Pokemon. That's right. I'm going out, it's like a weird prostitution-y thing. I'm going out here, capturing these Pokemon, bringing it back to this man so he can lick them, and if he thinks they taste good, he keeps them. And he hasn't thought they've tasted too good yet because he keeps sending me back out for more. Honestly, getting a little weird. It started weird, getting worse. I forgot. So this guy, we're waiting to master Wave Crash. And it's not mastered yet. Does it master faster, you think, if you use the move a lot? I know, like, with leveling, eventually they get it, but... Alright, let's just do this. So you tell me, Michael, you're not a fan of movies like Crocodile Dundee? I think I grew up, we had on VHS Crocodile Dundee 1, 2, and 3. I watched them a lot. Good movies? I thought so. I enjoyed the shit out of them. The only thing I really remember is the one movie starting off with, I don't know if it was him or somebody else, had dynamite. They were thrown in the lake to catch fish. That's the first time as a kid I figured out what dynamite fishing was. And of course the classic, that's not a knife. This is a knife scene. Fantastic stuff. Oh, son of a roost. So he did the roost just so he could survive that hit. Well, hopefully I don't die on this one. Of course, the late, great Steve Irwin was always a hero as a kid. When you watch it back as an adult, and you realize you never see him in the same scenes, though, as an alligator, it's kind of funny. Nice, he's mastered it. We can start actually using him. Train a girl in Jubilife, train it. Yeah, I tried. I brought her the seed and everything, and I was trying yesterday, and she says, there's no move that your Basculin can master. I was like, excuse me? You said what now? So, luckily he just mastered it, but I was super annoyed for a while there. Because I should have been working on it for a while, because I think... So it's what... 3,000 strong style, 2,200. It's an amount of strong style recoil damage from Wave Crash. Which feels like an obnoxious thing to ask, but you know, it is what it is. Just rude. I tell ya. I think she wouldn't do it because it was a fish Pokemon. I think she's prejudiced against fish Pokemon. We need to get to the bottom of it, though. Need to figure out why she doesn't train some Pokemon. What has my Basculin done? Basculin? Done to deserve this? Look, I can't pronounce his name, but if I could, I would say it right away. I'm working on it. I'm getting better. Is that a Chamchar? He's going to be our first victim right here. Ooh, strong style. That looked beefy. Oh, come on. Alright, if we can get the jump on him, I think I've got the juice in these moves to take him out. I just need the free extra hit. There's a mysterious berry over there. You might want to try it. Got him unawares. This is it. This is how it's going to happen. gonna get all the recoil damage. So he's essentially gotta die. I don't remember what the cost was. 2 or 3 times over. Oh snap. Don't like that. 300 recoil damage. That's not bad. So he's got to die completely twice by his own fault. Okay, it's time for Empoleon here to make up for the mistakes of the past. Do his own wave crash. Last night, Empoleon came out and got stomped in one hit by the Infernape. I don't know. He's got a new move. Let's see. Thunder. Shit, yeah. He's just getting a little more effective out here, isn't he? So still no Combees. Maybe they'll have an outbreak or something. But I did realize lucky revives and potions for certain. I did realize last night, I was looking at this because I've had this quest forever, and I'm like, whoops, how is this possible? To bloom or not to bloom? Show Kitchi the completed Pokedex entry for Cherim. So apparently, they should be there. I know, that's what I thought. That's twice I've been there. And they haven't been. I swear I've seen them outbreak before. I don't know. Guess we'll see. But apparently, it is my understanding that Cherims will pop out of here sometimes. I don't know where that Scyther came from. This is not the Combee. I wanted one, but not this one. That's alright. Get us some free hits out here. Ah. Yeah, they're in the trees. See, I guess I've gotten the not Wormadam, but Burmy. I've gotten Burmy so many times that I've just ignored trying to get things out of the trees. So I'm gonna look around, knock some trees up. Out. You know what I mean. And see what happens. Go back to that island and battle Chimchar. I beat up Chimchar. I didn't see another one. I beat Chimchar and Infernape for the easy XP, or easy kill, I guess I should say, for Basculin. There's probably another one. Could go back and look. Should make your attack stronger because it's super effective. Oh, for sure. If there's an outbreak on that island, I'm going. Oh! Looking for my next shiny. Now you're talking about a shiny gold duck. You know, I'm feeling like one's gonna show up here. Whoa, calm down, butterflies. Jeez, these things. Thinking they own the place. So anyway, by the way, I did see another video that talked a little bit more about Scarlet and Violet. So I have a little bit more to go off of. I think the Fire Crocodile will be my starter. I have a soft spot for the fire types. I don't know. I generally pick them. Not that they're always my favorite. Like, Season 3, definitely Mudkip was the best. Ground Water? Pfft, how do you beat that? But anyway, the Fire Croc sounds the most interesting. I mean, the Water Duck, I was like, oh, again? Another Water Duck? I don't know. He could be good. That could be good. And, of course, I never picked the grass. Which is crazy, because the first Pokemon I ever picked on Red was Bulbasaur. So, I see it's open world. You can't just catch them like you can here. I think that's how Sword was, too. Like, you had to engage in a battle quick with any and everything. So, it's looking a little bit more like Sword, which is fine. I like Sword a lot. And I was seeing it's got flavors of Spain. It seems more Spanish based, but bucket as you started and call yourself Mick Dundee. That's a good one. I might. Oh, I mean, I've already got one, but why not take that one out to get all those goodies? Be so many good names. But overall, I thought what little video I saw, it looks really good. It looks really good, and that'll probably be another one I'll get way into. But they said, what, late 2022, no other real information on it, right? So, we'll see more as we go along here. Hey, Alyssa, good to see you again. Thanks for coming back. Thank you for the like. Cheers. Sorry again that the stream ended right as you got in here yesterday, but I appreciate the like and the follow and all that. I did check out is it Sick Beard Bro last night. See, he's been doing some Pokemon too. He's pretty popular. I'll say that. 10 times as popular as me. Oh, thank you. I always feel bad whenever somebody comes in right at the end, but still there's a lot of back-end stuff you got to do after the stream and then work right in the morning, so I was like, I gotta go. Oh no, wrong guy. Shit. Awesome, yeah. Always good to see some of the streamers who are doing pretty well. Has he been at it for a while? Or is he fairly new? Alright, so maybe November, around the same time as SB and BD. Could be. Could be. I'm excited to see more information. And I don't know which one I'm gonna get. I guess it really depends on what the legendary is that's on the cover. Oh, I was asking, has Sick Beard Bro, has your husband been a streamer for a while? Or is he fairly new at it? Looks like he's been at it for a while. He's got a pretty cool startup animations and all that. Shiny Pearl and oh, Brilliant Diamond. Okay. I'm thinking Sword, because I was already talking about Sword and Shield, so that's where my brain was. Huh. All these trees, not one cherub. That stinks. Kind of explains why I never found one. Holy shnikes, he's huge. 3 years? Dang. I'm at a little over a year and a half. Consistently, though. Consistently. But I find it to be a lot of fun, so... keep going. And, start doing this game. This is the first time I've done a Pokemon game somehow. I don't know why. I was streaming when I did Sword, but I didn't actually stream Sword. I was playing something else. I was like, why wouldn't I? But at this point, I think my playthrough already had, like, everything. So you can't go back. That's awesome. 3 years consistently, that's pretty good. So we didn't see any of what we're looking for. Does a lot of Pokemon, but switches between Arc and COD rarely. Ah, okay. Arc is a lot of fun. I have played a lot of Arc before. Back when it first came to Xbox and it didn't work the best is when I used to play that. It was cool. I kept jumping around. I was trying to build huts. And I only did PvP servers, and everyone would crush my huts when I was offline. And then finally, a group of British kids, I just spawned on a beach. They came out with a T-Rex, an albino T-Rex. I was very scared. And they took me in, actually learned the game. It's a lot to pick up at first, because the game doesn't really teach you a lot. At least it didn't when it first came out. And it got to the point where you're playing PvP. It's so hard to get off the game. You're on it all the time. Let's try this one more time. Just to not have your stuff destroyed. But it was fun. I was like in a European server. So there's like a group of Germans who kept trying to take us out. Just funny stuff. Oh, if only I could have streamed all of that. It's free for PS4 Plus users this month. Oh, nice. I know it was on Game Pass on Xbox for a while. I don't know if it still is. I bought it a long time ago, so it's just been in my games. I had so much fun with it. Couldn't help it. Had to get it. Okay, so there's a breakout of the Taz. Oh, Sam! Hey, thank you very much for the like. Happy birthday, Sam. Cheers. Alright, mass outbreak. Let's get at them. Let's see if we can get them all to fight us at once. Are you guys aggressive, or... I guess they're chill. This isn't going to happen. There's different groups that are a little more aggressive, and all four of them will take you on. That's always cool. But been playing since beta? Oh, you guys both play? Nice. I was just thinking about that. It would be a good couples game, because you can just do whatever you want. Every time I go back, there's so much added stuff, too. I never know what to do. I'm a builder in those games. I'd probably be boring to watch. I just spend a lot of time collecting resources and building cool stuff. So it'll be sometimes days before I do any kind of adventuring. You know, that's how it goes. You know, Michael, going back to your point about these upcoming Pokemon games coming out. What? Another shiny? That's two Ponytas I got. How about that? I need to do these things more often. Play on PvE unofficial? That's the way to do it. I've changed. If I ever go back, I do that. Or we'll rent a private server If I have enough friends, otherwise the PvE unofficial is good. Because you want to, oh, shnikes. You don't want to have all your stuff ruined. And you want to modify it a little bit so that way if there's not a big group of you, you don't have to do so much resource collecting because it's terrible. I am in a breakout. I am. What shiny did I got? I got a Ponyta. Which, I mean, if you do the story, you get one anyway, but it's cool to just find one. Where are you running? God, they just run away. So I've got a little bit bigger collection now. I love it. Finding them is so cool. Thank you. Cheers. Yeah, we been finding a lot of them. I found, where is it? There's like a big cliff that hangs off somewheres. Ah, right over there past the, you can't see where I'm pointing. The green rock back there that's kind of a ledge. You can't climb up it, but you can come down it. Over there, I found a shiny Wurmple, but he got away from me. It's the only one that got away so far. I haven't made any mistakes in letting him escape. We can do some Gengar stuff. Snorlax is my favorite. Snorlax is awesome. For sure. You guys found a shiny Snorlax over there? I wonder what those would look like. Jao, thank you very much for the like. Cheers. How you doing? You know what I realized? I was thinking about it today. Is, you know, the large... I can't think about them all. But the first 2 or 3 games, the cover art was a starter. And ever since, they've only been... Oh. Shnikes. They've only been legendaries. Because I was trying to think, oh, which one would I want more? Violet or Scarlet for the new 2 that they've announced. But I was like, both sound cool. But at the same time, until you see what the legendary is on the cover art, you can't really decide. So that'll be a tough one. It's a couple interesting colors, though. I'd like a dark red and purple. I don't think they've done that before. Shiny blue. Ooh. You got one from a trade? I have been talking about doing some trades. I got a whole stockpile of them ready to go, but I haven't taken the time to do it. Maybe when we leave here, I'll check for Cherums, and I need to find a Combi on that island out there, but I've had no success. So do this, do that, do the island, then come back and do these. That's the plan. Alright, break. And then maybe I'll do some trades when I get back. Just a few, see what's up. I have actually only gotten good things out of the trades. I did one right when I started, and I traded a level 2 Bidoof for a level 45 Avalugg, I think it is. I haven't looked at it in a while. It's the like big mountainous flat ice sheet on its back looking thing. That was level 45, and that helped me out a lot with the Apexes. It was the only reason I caught an Apex Snorlax. Speaking of, I feel as though I've gone way too far, and I'm not paying attention. Maybe you should go over and see if that Apex Snorlax is shiny. You never know. You never know. Whoa, hello. Didn't think I was gonna see Alpha Geodude right there. I don't know if I've caught one. I probably have. Yeah, okay. So we'll go to the island next. We'll double back. Because I gotta try to find these... Well, hello. Alright, so this has not gone well so far. We don't need to catch them. We'll just beat them up. I'm super excited to get this guy to evolve. All the ones that you can ride on look so cool. Oh, but you know what? He's not an Apex. Or Alpha. I call them Apexes all the time for no reason. Have one of these things. Oh, that would be cool. There's some in that tree, so maybe a comb bee will come out. Can hold out hope. I think that was the shaking tree and it's not shaking anymore. Well, that stinks. No, it's right here. You don't get a catching them unawares thing? Look more in the middle near the tree. Oh, shit. Holy shit. Alphamon are good to catch and release. You get the best grit from them. Oh, true. And you get more money. You get a lot more money, too. Then you use grit to make your stats go to 10. True. I need the grit rocks. It's one thing I'm missing right now. Look more in the middle near the tree. I think it's got to be in this tree, right? You missed them back a bit? Combies? There's one. Hey! Hey! Look at that, Michael. We got it. Cheers. Alright, we'll give him a little more juice here. Can't evolve yet, can he? No shenanigans. Dang it! Okay, now he knows I'm here. He might get the first hit. I'm not feeling good. Crap. Hey, I for sure will. Thanks for stopping in, Alyssa. Hey, so, if you trade certain Pokemon, like the ones that need a link cable, they will evolve? Is that a fact? Because we were asking about that the other day. We didn't know. We were curious about it. If so, that answers me and Michael's question. But I'll for sure stop in sometime. I won't be under the name Black Ram GX, so you probably won't know it's me. I have a heck of a time trying to figure out how to like things as my page. I don't think I've ever been able to do it, but hey Dennis, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. How you doing? Cheers. But I'll be there. I'll be around. Say what, Daughter's Loud? I said two things. I said for sure I'll stop by, but I won't be under the name Black Ram GX. I don't know how to follow or chat along as my page, so I'll just be as me. But also, trading. Can you trade to make them evolve? If so, me and Michael were asking about that the other day. We didn't know. We were going to experiment and try it out. For like the link cable Pokemon? Dennis! Pokemon, love the games. Heck yeah, have you been playing this one? If so, do you like this one more than the others? Honestly, I love this one. I don't know if I love it more than Sword and Shield or... I think I do. I love it. You can? You know you can? Nice. Oh, nice. Oh, and Alyssa, you're also saying yes. Me and Michael were going back and forth guessing about it. But I didn't know. I was like, well, with the link cables and whatnot, you don't really need to. But it's cool to know you can. It's okay. I like it. Okay. Oh, boy. I think the new ones are going to be just as fun, though. Maybe even better. There might be more to it. Not that this game doesn't have a lot to it. Let's see. I mean, this game could keep you busy for days, as it already has. Ah, yes, this is for that guy. Is there rare candy? Oh, yeah, for sure. I got 18 of them right here. Actually, I got 18 of them right here. So we could Typhlosion up a couple more levels, and I could just burst all those candies on him. Get them all the way up to 100. That's the plan. But then again, man, if I do that, part of me feels like it's a waste of time bringing him around with me because he's not getting raised at all. He's not getting any XP. That's a rough one. Dennis, thank you for the share as well. Cheers. Appreciate you. You gotta find the spots like in the other games. Which spots? Rare candy spots? Is there such a thing? I know. I think back to the original game. When you get Missingo, or that's what we all call it. It's missing number. Do the rare candy trick. When I was a kid, I definitely took a lot of advantage of the missing number trick. Infinite Master Balls, rare candies. I wasn't as good at games back then, so I needed the edge. Rare candy spots. Isn't what I'm trying to think. There was something like that in Sword and Shield, I kind of remember. I think there's a guy here, he sells the EXP candies. I don't know if he sells rare candies, but he might. Maybe he will later on in the game. So you can just buy it straight up. But also they got these, Sony would make a Pokemon title? That'd be nice, but it'll never happen, unfortunately. I think Nintendo, does Nintendo straight up own Game Freak? Maybe not. Okay, more arc. Nice. That's the first time I found an alpha one of those. I said it correctly this time. Didn't call him an apex. Yeah, they've worked with them forever too. I agree with you though. It would be nice if they came to some other consoles. I don't know if I would have a Switch if it wasn't for Pokemon. I'm trying to think what I got right away. Oh, the first game I got was Let's Go Pikachu. So 100%. I got that and I had a Mario Kart bundle. So I got Mario Kart right away because, I mean, that's a classic. You got people over, what are you going to play? Obviously Mario Kart. But I try to stay away from Mario Kart if I can. I tend to lose every time. A lot of people are just really, really good at it. Mario Kart 64, though, let me tell you, I was a straight killer at Mario Kart 64. Even today. We can put that cartridge in, and I will do fantastic. That's cool. You get to sneak up on them? Oh, for sure. It's the best way to do it. Yeah, there's a lot of added elements to this game, if you haven't tried it yet, that make it super fun. I gotta say, your Pokemon games, they get really addicting if you're into them. Trying to actually catch them all, raise them all, and all this. This game added a lot of elements that made it more fun and involving, and I picked it up, and it's been hard to put it down since. For sure. Like, if I have a little bit of free time, when I'm not home, you know, you can bring your Switch anywhere. Mobile. And I'm not near my computer, couldn't stream on the weekend. I want to play it so bad. And I'll play it a little bit, but I just don't want to do too much without the stream. So I don't get too far ahead of everybody. But it is hard not to play on the weekends when I'm not streaming. It's fun, you might get a Switch again. Again, so you've had one? Well, they're going to have a... They announced... Was that yesterday, Michael? They announced the new Scarlet and Violet games. So they got 2 more coming out probably around, we're thinking November. So Michael put out there, and I think he's probably right. He said towards the end of this year. And those will be like Sword and Shield, but somehow, even better. They just keep making them better. Oh, it stopped working. What happened? Did you let your little brother play or something? Where are all the cherums? I swear. That's too bad. Mine sits on the dock as much as possible. I try not to use it or move it around too much because, I don't know, they're decently sturdy, but, I mean, they're pretty flat. I feel like if adult sat on it wrong, it could snap it or at least bend it a little bit more than you want it to. So I just try not to move it too much. I also don't want the screen to ever get scratched. So like when I move it around, probably a little overkill. When I move it around, I will make sure it's always in a case. I actually got like a hard case to put the whole console in. The dock, the actual Switch itself, extra controllers. It's pretty sweet. Switch lights are more durable? Oh. Are they thicker? About the same thickness, or... Because I thought that they had Bigger storage was one of the big selling points, but you just sold yours. Oh no. Didn't use it too much. Didn't like it as much here. What happened there? Oh, sorry. When I turned it on and it turned black and stopped working. That sucks. That is a bad feeling. You get that little pit in your gut and you're like, oh no. It's not exactly cheap either. So watching it just stop working is a bad feeling. I didn't know he was there. Yeah, they're thicker. You can't take the things off the sides. Oh. The controllers that are on the sides are just a part of it now? It's kind of weird. It feels weird anyway to think about. So that means you gotta buy more controllers when you want to use it on the dock. The controllers aren't too cheap. I mean, if you get these the kind of Xboxy controllers, it's not so bad. I already came out here, didn't I? They're priced fairly decent. And I like them more just because I feel like the small ones, you need smaller hands. Like the small controllers that are on the sides, if you're using it just one at a time, kids love them. It's perfect size for kids' hands, but I feel like I can't maneuver the buttons too well because it's so close together. With a Switch Lite, you can't plug it in your TV. You can't? So it's purely for playing on the go, huh? It's weird. Didn't play it as much as you do the PS4. Oh, okay. That's fair. I mostly play my Xbox, but once in a great while a game like this comes out and I get it, but I feel like I use my Switch more for occasionally if people come over. I got the extra controllers so we can all play Mario Party or Mario Kart or something. It's like a Game Boy. I do like Game Boys. I did get a what would you call that? Kind of like a refurbished Game Boy this last year. And it has Caleb, thank you for the like. Cheers, how are you doing? So it was like the Pokemon yellow case. So it's got the little Pokemon stuff on the bottom. And I think it's like a blue back they put on the shell. But then they put in a light up screen. Because if you remember the original Game Boys, the screen did not light up. If it was dark like this, you had to plug in a little worm light thing that kind of blocked the screen. And still only lit it up a little bit. Well, now they have a light up LED screen to get in there. So I was having a nostalgia kick and I got one. That was really cool. Then I also got Pokemon Green in English, which shouldn't exist, but I found it on Etsy. So I had to get it. Michael, you don't use your PS4 for more than Netflix? I got a buddy who was doing it that way, and I would always call it his $400 Netflix box. I always give him so much shit. I'm like, you could have spent $20 on a Roku. But, I'll take that. Yeah. Burmy Roka. Let's do this. That's so cool. Yellow and blue Pokemon Game Boy Color. It is. And it would have had, if you've ever seen the image, there's Pokeballs on the sides of the screen because there was kind of that barricade. Not barricade. Barrier around the screen. Screen was real small. It was like 2 inches by 2 inches. What's he trying to trade? I don't get it. I haven't gotten as far as him yet. Let's just see what else we can get out there. So anyway, when they took the new screen, the LED screen, to put it in there, that part comes out. So that part's lost from the original model. But otherwise, it's pretty cool. And they've got all these different shells that they've made now. I mean, I guess you could just 3D print whatever. But there's so many cool ones that you could buy on Etsy or Amazon. And you have to get like a special Y-shaped screwdriver. That's also super cheap. It was like $12. And you could take it apart and put together your own. I have my original one. I thought about doing, customizing it and spicing it up. But it doesn't work. Well, it does. The problem is that it sat for years when I was a kid with batteries in it. And if you know where I'm going with this, battery acid eventually spilled out. And so, you know, in like TV remotes or a Game Boy Color, there's the springy side and then the metal plate on the other end that the batteries sit in. Well, when those are covered with battery acid, the battery can't connect through it. So I got it to start up and it'll go for a little bit, but it's so hard to get that battery acid off. I had to scrape it with like a toothbrush for a long time to get even a little bit off, so just a little bit of a current can pass through the batteries into the Game Boy, but it's not all the way there yet. I'd have to spend a lot more time on it. My mate got a Game Boy Advance and changed the screen and battery. Now all the games are saved to it. What? That's cool. I didn't know you could do that. I did see Game Boy Advances where you could put, the light-up screens in. But I got an SP. Do you remember those little square ones that flipped open? That thing was awesome. I did also discover that all my Game Boy Advance games, there's a battery inside. And all the batteries are dead. So I think you can save the games, but it won't know what time of day it is, and the clock won't continue. So there's events in the game that will not happen, major events, and any of the games, like, I'm trying to remember which ones have a day and night cycle, that just won't happen. So huge portions of the game you can't do anymore. So I actually bought batteries. You have to, and a soldering iron. You have to unscrew the back of it. I think it's just got one screw, take it apart. And they're like metal soldered down. So you have to, I probably don't have the terms all right, but you basically got to melt off the metal that's holding the battery in place, pull it out without breaking everything, put a new battery in there, take a little piece of metal and melt it on so that way it goes back into place. And I got it. I was going to get ready to do it, and I think I just forgot about it and threw the batteries somewhere else, so I haven't tried it. I'm scared I'll destroy them forever because they're the originals, and I don't want to. So instead, I'll just play them as emulators on my phone and not destroy the originals. Your younger brother had it? No Pichu, Pikachu, and Meowth on the screen? No, nothing cool like that. Unfortunately, that part gets replaced to have the light up screen. Because that whole chunk there, that all of that comes out. Not just this little square that you actually work on. Unit to the SP as well. That's pretty cool. Need to change the little round battery in it. Yeah. Oh, so you know. I believe people use steel wool to clean the battery corrosion out of it. And I did try that. It's just really hard to get it in there. Because you remember the Game Boy Advance? I mean, it's like flat, and then it's got like kind of looks like a big ass on the back where the batteries go in. And you gotta somehow dig it in there. I've tried using steel wool. It is not the easiest, but either way, you still gotta work on it for a while. Let's see what we snag now. Oh, a lot of people left. It's cool having so many people in here. El Grado. He wants to trade his shiny Luxray. Oh, his is level 100. Haunter? He's got all these shinies. He's trying to trade me shinies? These people are out of my league. Small barbecue cleaner with the wire brush. That's a good idea. I opted for the toothbrush because it was the thing that fit in the easiest. But maybe there's something more specific like that, a device I could find to clean it out. If I'm doing it, it's mostly for nostalgic value because I found when I got the new Game Boy, I played it a lot. Not gonna lie. But I never even beat one of the games because they're so slow. They're so incredibly slow. I can't do it. Take this headset out. Mouthpiece. Make these just headphones. I think it looks a little better. Anyway. So I found it was just easier to play the emulator on my phone where I could speed it up to 3 times the speed. Huh. Nice. He didn't want to do it? Trying to trade me Bidoofs now? I've seen what you got. You've got better than that. Come on. Sure. I don't know why this does nothing for me. Probably doesn't do anything for them either. I swear it's like we're in a done deal and then they back out. Come on, Christian. Okay. He acts like I've got something to lose here. Oh, that's a good name. I like that name, Michael. You should become a streamer and call yourself No Pain, No Game. And your last name is Pain, no game, not game. I feel like I sound a little nasally. I had some spicy food. Actually, all I had was pizza, but I made it spicy. You know, sinuses, all that stuff. But that is a fantastic name. If that's not like, what am I thinking? If that's not your gamer tag, you're making a huge mistake. Uncanny, what's up? Thank you for the like. Cheers. Alright, I feel like... Oh, unless he's going through the evolution. He can keep him. What up, what up? Just chilling here with Michael. We're hanging out. We're doing some trading. I'll try one more trade. Let's see what they give me. People keep offering up shinies, but I think they want shinies. Let's just see what comes up here. Bet. Bonita? know everyone has one, but come on! Come on! He chose not to continue immediately. Well, trading has been a failure. But you never know. Ah, honey guy, yes. I can do that part. Huh! I wonder if I go back behind the island again. Oh. Alright, here's the guy who likes to lick Pokemon. Let's see what he's up to. Let's have myself a little sample. Slurp, slurp. He's sucking on it now? The King's Leaf is the real prize there. So I believe I saw in a different area I haven't been to yet, there'll be a lot more Cherums. So we'll have another chance at them yet. Allegedly. You can stay away from my Pokemon. Yeah. When that mission comes up, just skip it. I mean, you can collect the things you get from that quest in your sleep. Samuel Anderson, how are you doing? Thank you very much for the like. Cheers. That's one big Wurmple. Oh, I already did find one. Samuel with the share. Hell yeah. Cheers. Thank you very much. You did it 2 weeks ago? Yeah, that makes sense. Since you rushed through to here, that you would have that quest available. Alright, now I'm gonna lie, I'm gonna pull up a wisp map. See what I would see that I don't have. It's 3, 4. I would have got that one. There might be one right here that I don't have. Possibly on this island right here, but I should have that one. I can see 2 that for sure I wouldn't have, and I think I'm missing 4. Kind of had to, because I was real curious. Why? I couldn't find, oh, straight up a Wormadam. Nice. Shit, he's strong too. He's not playing around. Hey, Sam, that's awesome. Hell yeah. Wait, what's awesome? What'd I do? I mean, you know, I know, but, I forgot. Oh, you're replying to Michael. Hold on. Oh, the nickname. Yeah. Not me. You know what? That's understandable. I mean, it was all week. Why does this keep happening to me? It was a really good name. I mean, Michael, did you just think of that on the spot right now? Or is that something you've thought of before? JK, you're awesome too. Oh, thank you. Nice. No, it came to me at the gym? Oh, nice. It's funny when you're busy with whatever, where your brain and where your mind will go. Not effective. No pain, no game. I mean, yeah, I guess now that you say that, at the gym is the perfect place to have that, that thought, that realization. Bring the pain. Oh, I like that. You know, I know at least one other person with your last name. And I would wager, you could look it up, and there would probably be a list of funny names you could use your name for. Funny gamer tags. Sent back to Zit. His name is, and I repeat, Zit. Your parents chose that, you got off of parents. If you chose that for yourself, what the hell are you doing? No! You went to school with a Michael Payne as well? Whoa. Makes you almost want to be friends just to confuse people. Excuse me. You know, it's like having a twin. Except for twins don't have the exact same name. I've never met somebody with my actual name. But I have met somebody, or I had a class with somebody in college who had a very similar name. It was like a one-letter difference, but it sounds exactly the same. So if I was ever dosing off, which definitely never happened, but if it did, and he rose his hand and got called on, scared the shit out of me. But yeah, what? Huh? The answer is 22. We are in social sciences. There's no math here. Ooh. One more hypnosis from this man. Oops. Pasculin's so close. Alright. I think his hypnosis is working on me. I want to make sure he can't run away. Son of a bitch. And that's why I should have closed my legs. He just snuck right through. Hey, Levon, thank you very much for the like. How are you doing? Hold on, I will cheers you. Uno momento. Cheers, thank you very much. So I got one, and it was an accident. Michael, you work with a guy whose last name's, is that Mayan, or is it supposed to be Mame? And we went out for his birthday as a group, and the people wished me a happy birthday. I replied, sorry, wrong person. Oh my god. Yeah, that's gotta make you feel bad. Didn't mean to steal your thunder. I think I saw something like that. It was like a dad was coming home from work. This Facebook video, I think it was. And the mom had a surprise party ready. And the son was drinking on the porch. And told him something about, hey, happy surprise party, but the dad hadn't gotten in the house yet to see that. Just ruined the whole thing. That was kind of funny. Let's see. Who should we bring with us? There's going to be ghosts in there. Maybe Shiny Alakazam. A video or a TikTok? That was a video because it was significantly longer. It had to be long for the whole thing where the mom freaks out on him and calls him a terrible son and all that. That was pretty funny, not gonna lie. He was trying to be a good son and wish his dad a happy surprise party. Little did he know, it was the wrong move. Oh, what the shit? Damn, that did a lot of damage. Gonna get a peat block one of these days. So right there was a wisp spot, and I do remember that. We've got that covered. Got that one over there. It's possible there could be one on that island, but I'm almost positive I would have caught it. Okay, well this ball has been absolutely betraying me. Just burn me. I would have got that. That one I don't know about. That. I don't know how many I need. I need 3, 4, 2. A few years back, we had a surprise 60th for Mom. And her best friend told her, oh no. There's some people who just can't be trusted with secrets. And to be perfectly honest, they're the ones you gotta press for information. They always know something. What do they know? Okay. Supposedly. Supposedly. There's another wisp. Around here. Definitely me, I get too excited. Haha, that's right. I've identified Kayla as the person I go to for all my questions. What are you hiding? Just spit it out. I plan a surprise party and everyone you know is going to be there. Ooh. Oh, nice. Where's it going to be? Ooh. Bobby's place. What time? Tomorrow at 7? It's never that easy. But you gotta assume there's somebody who's giving up information that easily. Okay, so I found a wisp there at the end. Alright, let's take a closer look. 11 and 12. Whoa, it kicked me all the way back up. Oh, so 11's like exactly where I'm at. And 12. Okay, so I found both of them. So I see two I know for a fact I don't have. Huh. So otherwise it would be son of a bitch. Be right up here. She didn't try hard at all. She was, wanna go out for tea? Then she replied, what about your part? Oh. What about your my what? Parted hairstyle. It's a little bit shenanigans that you can't see the amount of wisps you need somewhere. Oh shit, Kayla, thank you for the 100 stars. Hell yeah. Oh. And first stars sent for the week. That deserves hella big cheers. Cheers, thank you.
Throwing kisses.
That was a little bit louder than I thought it was going to be. Oh. I'm alive. Throwing kisses. Caught. Oh, I jumped down and one was up there. I'm a fool of a toque. I'm going to check out this island first. No, I'm right here. I should just go up. I'll go up and come back around. Oh, if you talk to the girl back in the village, she'll tell you how many you need in every area. I have seen that. I just think it would be more convenient if they were marked somehow and you could find it out in the field, you know? Like, it is nice she'll just tell you on a whim. It's the fact that you gotta go all the way back. Hut. When it's like, I'm already out here. I guess maybe that's part of the challenge. Alright, I think that's the island. Let me see. Yarf, nope, it's that one. Would have been right. It was right there. So I'm missing 3, and there's 2 for sure I know I don't have. Okay, here's what I got next. Rihanna! Hey, what's going on? Thank you very much for the 100 stars. Cheers! How are you doing? It was a big gulp. Why not one more? Delicious. And nutritious. Oh, and the like. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Oh, that's going to be another cheers. Cheers. She also gives you an item every time. I have seen that, which I was failing to collect on for a while. What you gonna do? Oh! A lot. So I know I got that one up there. I'm somewhere near positive that I got the ones on the islands back here, but let's just take a discount, double check. What do stars do? So stars are like Facebook's currency. So you would exchange some money for stars, and then when you donate stars, after I get so many, I'll eventually get some of it, but Facebook basically holds on to it until it's actually a good sum. So it doesn't come straight to me or anything, but it's basically like donating a little bit of money. And then I don't know if you have to donate stars to see it or how you see it, but I made my star goal, like every time somebody or enough people donate stars, I'll turn around and put it into the stream. So I've used it to buy certain games. I've used it to add different stream layovers. So that's the things that do all the animations and all the fun extra stuff. And the goal we're working on now is the Oculus Rift and doing some VR games. I know some people wanted to see some of that. And I'm very interested. I've never played one. I've had all my friends will tell me, oh yeah, I tried it out this weekend over at so-and-so's house, and it was so cool. And I'm like, man, that would be cool. Why didn't anyone tell me? I want to play some VR games. So, Resident Evil 4 was a big one. I played a lot of Resident Evil. It was one of my big games that I've just always been obsessed with, that franchise. Even if they don't always put out A-grade stuff. A lot of their games are really good. They've had a lot of swings and a miss. And the VR Resident Evil 4 game they got looks amazing. I'm also big into horror games too, so I think I would like to do some horror VR stuff. You still can't evolve? Jiminy Christmas. So that's kind of our long-term goal right now. No rush, it's not going anywhere. VR is going to be there. If anything, if it died, it would be a good thing that we didn't buy into it. But hopefully it doesn't. I mean, I know the Zuck has been putting a lot of time into the old metaverse, so I have seen other people playing a lot of games on there that look real fun. wondering if I don't have this one. Right, first things first, I got the one that's at the end of this finger, right? So that's what it is. Like, I think Sparks was a similar thing back on Mixer. I don't know what Twitch has. I think they got something similar too, where they all have their kind of fun currency that you can use to donate. That's all it is. Okay, so one obviously would have been right here, and I got that. It's like right back here, excuse me. I'm trying to like recognize what I'm seeing here, and I just don't. Anyway, so it would have been around here. I must have found it. Also, Michael, by the way, I gotta say, it almost slipped past me for a second, and I read it again. I'm the first streamer you've ever followed? Hell yeah, my dude. Cheers. Alright, the camera came back to normal. That is a cheersable offense. As I call it. Thank you for letting me be your first. Now you'll remember me forever. So how did you find me then? I don't ask that question enough, but I need to. I do a lot of things. I do YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Obviously, I stream all the time. Trying to just get people to know that I'm here. How did you end up finding me? Was it a share to a group? Something else I do? Other people share me? What, maybe you're just searching around and I happen to be in an area you recognized? How did it happen? Just curious. Supposedly there's one there. I think I found that one already. There's a third one that's just definitely... Whoa! What? What shined? Whoa! It's a shiny alpha. Oh, I didn't think that's what that was. Woo! You saw it. Okay. Pokemon thing on a group on Facebook. Nice. Ah, yes. Now you three, you are dead. You are dead to me. I once took 4 of you on in a bar. This ain't nothing new. I can't believe I just found a shiny alpha. I have not found one of those yet. That's a little exciting. I kind of like it when it's the younger forms and I can evolve them all the way through in one quick video. I'll tell you, shiny videos on YouTube kill. Absolutely slaughter. I did a shiny video yesterday of me just catching the Shinx that it was over 2,000 views. I was blown away. Blown away. People love the shiny videos. So, kind of can't believe I just found one. I'm a little spammy with the A's. We'll put these two just together. Wow. What are the chances this shiny boy would end up with me? Heat block. Stupid plump beans. Shiny stone, hell yeah, I don't have one of those, but now I do. I've got pretty much everything. I think there's one item I don't have, and one item I don't have in inventory. It's kind of cute when they come out looking all tough and stuff, but then they just don't do anything as you casually walk away. Look at him. Pop out saying something along the lines of, "We're gonna fight tonight," and then I just walk away. Oh, we gonna fight. Oh! Okay, if I gotta fight all 3 of you, and we're starting off with this guy. All 4 of you! I'm just here to catch the Rhyperior. And so that I don't get fined. Why was the damage by recoil my whole health? Alright, Basculin, thanks for your contribution. Michael, you don't like watching streamers that much because I'd rather do it myself? Well, I'm working and dripping with sweat. I can listen to what you have to say. Oh, hell yeah. Appreciate that, man. I'd say I was probably that way for a long time. I mean, when I used to do, like, if I do games like this, story-based games, I don't want anything ruined for me. If I see... This Rhydon keeps avoiding everything. If I see things that are spoilers, I really don't like that. I try to avoid those things at all costs. It's just a big battle of nobody doing anything. But for competitive games, which is what I started doing when I started streaming, I did a lot of streamer watching. Always cool to see what techniques and different ideas they had that could change the game. So that was pretty big for me. And for story-based games that I know what's going to happen, or maybe I'm not going to play myself, I like. But anything I intend to play myself, I have a similar view on it as you. Like, I think Resident Evil 8 was one of the big games for me that came out this year. When I played that, I live streamed it right from day one. But, like, I moved, like, a Google Chrome browser over my chat so I could not see it. Just in case someone was going to come in and say, hey, have you done this yet? Or what'd you think about this that I haven't done yet? Or someone trolling. I went out of my way to make sure I couldn't see people's comments at all. Because I had a buddy who was in there too, and he loves to spoil and give hints. He just can't help it. He gets so excited. And he had beaten the game like 3 times before I had beaten it. Just because he didn't have as many work hours as I did at the time. So he knew the game inside and out before I could beat it. Can't have that while you're trying to enjoy your first playthrough. Everything else isn't too bad. Like this, I've avoided anything, like I said, that I haven't necessarily seen yet, but I do have a pretty good idea of what's going to happen, and everything else from just unavoidables is what I call them. The ghost thing I figured out on my own, though. That we're going to have a ghost lord to face. I mean, it feels stupid obvious after I talked it through. Oh, the Lord is dead. Oh, the island that he was on is full of ghosts. I was like, how did I not see that right away? One of those. I'm trying to remember. I don't know if you even told me. What do you do for work, Michael? How many hours a week do I work? Oh, almost lost my controller. I do 40 hours a week at my job. You could almost call this work. I don't really call this work, but I have dedicated hours for it. So, if you wanted to count this, that goes in another 12 hours of being live. Probably minimum of 16 hours. No, minimum of about 18 hours on the back end. Sometimes more. So just under 60 hours a week, I would say, of stuff like I dedicate myself to. Oh, nice. You install carpet? Do you do 40 hours, or is it different in... Like, 40 hours is like the standard over here of what you're expected to do. What's, like, the expectation in Australia. Because, like, here in America, if you don't do 40 hours, a job doesn't feel like it has to give you a vacation. They don't feel that you don't qualify for insurances, which you're forced to have if you don't have these insurances. Some of them, like if you don't have a car insurance, you can't drive legally. They will not let you. If you don't have health insurance, you can't survive. They won't let you live. They will end you. So just to have those things, you have to be working 40 hours minimum. Otherwise, you got to pay for those things out of pocket. And for most things that are affordable out of pocket, they're garbage. They don't cover anything. It's like you have it, but you can't use it. As far as health insurance goes, it's kind of nutty. Our system is the creme de la creme of terrible for health. I'll complain about it till the end of days. I'll probably get canceled for it too because the health system owns America. Recover, that'll be a good one. But how do you like installing carpet? That doesn't seem like it would be too bad, to be honest with you. But I've never done it. Oh, Michael, I gotta break the seal. I'll be right back. Give me 1 minute. Uno momento. I'm back. Also, you installing carpet by yourself, or you got a whole team around you? Oh, I am so cold again. You didn't see me. I'm not here. Shit, they saw me. I'm here. $51 damage with recoil. 51. Sad he got away with that. I'm about to have to put on my jacket again. You know what? Okay. Why am I talking about it? It's not going to get warmer as the sun goes down on my side of town. Yeah. The sun goes down on my side of town. That's the only lyrics I know from that song. Thank you, TikTok. I smell shenanigans. Well, I live in a world of confusion. Trying to figure out why this won't work. 20 degrees Celsius there. You have almost done 40 hours, and it's Wednesday. 2-man team with your uncle. Jesus. You'd probably make a little bit more when it's just a couple of you. But not gonna act like that doesn't suck. 40 hours. Huh. So, I kind of wonder, is that your standard over there is 40 hours, or is that what you guys just do working independently? Also super cool that you guys are working independently. I feel like there's a lot more job satisfaction you can get out of just doing the job for yourself. We don't have hours of my work. We work and lay all the carpet, go home and do it again the next day. So it's just about getting the job done more than the hours themselves. Which is the way to do it. You're contracted in one company. Oh, you're contracted to a company. You don't take the calls yourselves and do all that. I've seen a few of those. There was one in a city near me. They contracted out roofers, plumbers, electricians. You know, they had one of every trade under them, and they were all different companies. So it was like this conglomerate under one bigger business, which I guess found them the jobs. Maybe that was the deal. Like, hey, you work with us, I'll find you the jobs. And they accepted. Which can't blame them. You want to stay busy, so like a building company. Yeah, pretty much, except for the main company didn't really, I guess, do anything. They were like the customer service, the front, and all that. Cheers. $95. How much is it gonna move down? It's 23. That's 72. I've almost certainly finished this already. It keeps making me think, what am I doing wrong? I don't have Basculin evolving here. Have you evolved a Basculin? Am I doing it right? I feel very much like I am. But clearly he's not evolving. Wormadam means nothing to me. That's a straight 50 there. I remember the Pokemon trading card game, the Game Boy game. Psychic, the only thing that hurt it was more psychic. So that's what you always had to use against those decks. So it would have been right here. I don't know what I'm missing. I guess I will have to do these literally, one by one. The only thing I can think is the islands. The island boys. Alright. Oh, I already caught one of you. I don't need you, but I could. Well, because they didn't have Dark nor Ghost then. They didn't have Dark, but I'm pretty sure they had Ghost, because they would have had Ghastly, Haunter, and Gengar, but I don't know if they were the only ones. I don't remember exactly what the situation was. But the trading card game was a little bit different, for sure. Come on. Okay, we're gonna get up this cliff. I'm so close. I'm hoping I can almost launch myself. Ugh. Come on. I did it! I did it, Michael! You said it yesterday. You said I could do it, and I've done it. 2 remaining, and I see 1 that I don't for sure have. It's in the middle of Firespit. I'd like to thank Michael for encouraging me to somehow be able to cheese my way up this mountain. How do I get up even higher? In Australia, we have the builder, and they say the house is built. By them, they use different electricians and carpet layers and other trades to come in. And I know a lot of our construction companies do the same thing. They just do a lot of the groundwork, and a lot of them will have someone who lays the cement foundation, the floor, all that stuff. Different guy does the roofers. So there's a lot of different guys who will do a lot of different parts. Alright, I don't know if I can make it up that final bit. It was really tough making up this. Oh, shit! Fire. So, in the interest of just being thorough, and double check. Okay, I have the one that's right here. Thought I did. Okay. I'm gonna find an alpha basculin around here. So this is one of the islands. I should have got all 3 of them around Firespit, but that's all I can think of. Nope, not here. Big surprise. I've just rechecked on almost all of these. I've definitely got most of them. A nugget? Nice. Nope, no shinies, no big guys, no apexes. No wisp, because we know we already famed it. Ah, it was right here. I definitely... Shenanigans. Alright, so that's all the wisps. That's all the bags, except for the one where we're going. The only thing I have to do now is evolve Basculin, and that's just not working. It makes me want to look it up a different way. YouTube it. Huh. So this guy didn't use strong style or swift like I saw. So this says it doesn't have to be strong style or not. So the first thing I saw was just somebody coming up with some fluky nonsense. I don't understand is how do people discover this in the first place? So what if my fish is inside you? How is this gonna work? That was interesting. Maybe he's got to level up after having done all that. So maybe he's there. He just has to level up. Okay. Woo! Firespit Island. It's certainly hot enough to feel like a sweat bath, isn't it? And now we've got a ghost and bandits to deal with on top of the heat. I'm very sorry, but do you think you could lead the way, Anson? That poor Growlithe, I don't dare imagine those bandits are doing to him now. Yeah, I'll go on ahead. I'm gonna catch that Mar. Ooh. Ooh. Ugh, sorry. Ooh wee. I can't wait. I can't wait. Ooh. I didn't even think about the things that were on this island that I haven't caught yet. Fine then, let's go. I'm just saying, since you can run around in battles, if you run around behind a mon, you should be able to backsmack him. Yeah. And I've got what it takes to get him up. I've already got like 3 magmaizers, so. Ooh, Magmar. Defeat with water type moves. Okay. Ooh, the last wisp. I want to cross this lava, but I don't think my guy here is going to do too hot. Let's go! How does people like fried fish? Oh, you can't send them out in the volcano. Defeat another one with water type moves. That'll be 4. Catch another one. 6, 8. Oh, he can evolve now. Hello, Basque Legion. I think this is what it's called. Shit, that thing's sick. Wave Crash, Shadow Ball, Strong, Agile. Nice. He'll be easy. What Growlithe do you like most? Man, OG was cool. But this new one, I don't know if it's because he's fresh or what, but this new version is pretty awesome. I like him. Not gonna lie. And being a rock type too, I don't know, he's pretty legit. I really like this Basque Legion. It looks like a Dunkleosis. Did he just poison? Poison poop? You are about to get stomped and you don't even know it. He looks like a small one. Now we got smaller. How about you, Michael? Sorry, I got on a different train of thought here when I started fighting. What Growlithe do you prefer? Do you like the Hisuian or Hisuian, however people say it? I guess I've been doing Hisuian. Or do you like this version? This is a perfectly placed platform. Schmengar. Look at him. Grow wow. Abomasnow. Bandit Clover challenged me. Oh yeah, I'm gonna stomp that thing. At least they're becoming somewhat more challenging. The story-based Pokemons. I just hope whatever the end game tosses at me is like level 70s, 80s. And I have to win purely based off types. Guess we'll see when we get there. You like the new Growlithe look? I totally agree. I think the Arcanine is just that's what sold it for me. When I saw that thing, I was like, oh my god. This is way better. I mean, the original is the original. You know, it's always going to be nostalgic and great, but it's amazing after how many years and how many tons and tons. I don't know why I keep yawning. I'm so sorry. Of mons they've made, how they can keep coming out with so many cool looking new versions. Fire duck instead of a water duck? I think that would be interesting for the new one. Because I mean, maybe there's one that's not a water duck, but there has been how many water ducks? Oh, Coin's challenging me. She's got no chance. Doesn't she know that? Oh my god, I need to take a drink every time I yawn. Last but not least, Gengar. She got no chancey. Ay, ay, ay. I'll drink to that. That's a good one. I'm a sucker for puns and dad jokes. You throw anything like that out there, I'm gonna laugh. Oh, that poor Rhydon. Didn't know what it was in for. Now Schmengar. I think ghost types are good against ghost types in this game, which is kind of weird. So it's kind of like that Pokemon card, yeah, game like I was talking about how the excuse me, psychics were good against psychics. What a disgrace. I could say that again, lady. Ooh, look at that. My grass turtle guy hit level 69. Cheers. Bow. Growl. I refuse to believe a fire-type dog swam in the ocean over here. Maybe the Lord isn't dead? Oh, he's gonna evolve into the new Lord. Oh, shit! Oh, wow. What's happening? Oh, the Ghost Lord. Bye! They're out. Stop calling me Lena. That's right. Empoleon, this is gonna be on you. Of course, I'm ready. Well, hopefully this one doesn't mess me up, because Lilligant messed me up. Oh my god, it is ginormous. Look at that thing. It's gonna fuck me up. David, what's happening, buddy? Good to see you again. Thank you for the like. Hold on, I'll give you a cheers. Oh! Oh! It said I could do battle. No. Oh, hold on. Cheers. Nice. You bought a computer. You start playing it. What you playing on your PC? Did you buy a PC or did you build one? Shit. That's the first time one of them killed me. Tarkov and Mortal Online. Mortal Online. I don't know that one. But Tarkov I know. How are you liking it? I never played it because I couldn't download it through like Steam or anything, so it was a little sketch to me. Like you had to download it through a Russian website. I was like, I don't know. They're not the most trustworthy with the old internet. No offense to any Russians out there who just like the game. A lot of cool Russians. In fact, I was reading that a whole Navy ship full of Russians were supposed to unload on this Ukrainian port city or whatever. And they essentially told their captains to F off and mutinied and took over the ship. And then radioed the Ukrainians, hey, we just want to leave. Can we just go and not fight? They just left. Pretty cool. Pretty cool little story I heard about. Oh! I bought it because getting the graphics card I wanted was worse than getting a PS5. They often are now. I could not dodge. It's crazy that current consoles are so much better than what you can get on a PS5. The graphics cards are extremely hard to get, and they're extremely expensive. So consoles are just almost better. I almost had them that time, by the way. I love it, but Tarkov, but it's complex. It's complex, but so great. What looked interesting is how much communication you had to have with people you knew to not blast them because you couldn't tell the difference. Yeah, it was iffy too, but I went with it. Everything was fine. Had to use PayPal, though, because the site wouldn't take my debit card. Oh, that's odd. But, you know, there's so many big streamers and people who are playing Tarkov. I mean, if it was too sketchy to the point where it's like an obvious scam or anything, by now you'd know. I just didn't take the chance. I didn't know how much I'd played either. So that's kind of, I was like, I don't know. A little communication goes a long way. So can you find teammates that are random in that game? I guess I haven't tried it yet, so I don't know. Or, like, do you have to have friends when you go in? You know, people could just work together in that game. The thing is you can't tell the difference between people and NPCs, right? Was hesitant because of how scams run now, but my buddy bought it first, so I went with it. Yeah, no, I hear you. Same thing with scams. I mean, most scams are blatantly obvious once you know how scams work, and if you just take some time to think about them, in most cases you can figure it out. But you never know, they're getting more and more clever all the time. All of the lights, bum 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 bum. So he's back from the dead now? What's hippity hop happening? This dude drowned in the ocean. Randomly just came back from the dead, from a space-time portal in the sky. It's easy to tell it's an NPC because they constantly yell in Russian and move like bots do. I guess that would be a good giveaway. But otherwise, you have two characters, a PMC, which is basically you, and a scav, which is the character you can run every 20 minutes. And it gets random gear every turn you take with it. Oh, nice. Otherwise, it's based on your gear that you get. Aru. Whatever gear you get to customize outside it and bring it back in. Kind of like, oh, now I understand. Hee. It's about as realistic as it gets, staying hydrated, staying fed, and having the right heals for the wounds you get. Nice. There was a game called Green Hell. That's pretty realistic in a lot of ways as far as like healing up and injuries. You should check that one out on PC. I think it came to Xbox now. I tried playing it. It was a little too intense for me for the fact that I was pretty much going to be playing it by myself. But that's alright. Sometimes when games try to go for too much realism, there's too much going on. And it becomes really overwhelming unless you play the shit out of it. But as long as they dumb it down to a video game a little bit, it's great. You don't customize so much as you craft. There's just so much gear. It's hard to get doubles of stuff right now. Oh, okay. So you can break stuff down and then craft new stuff. Did see it on Xbox or maybe the PS5 store. It's probably on all of them now. I know the main character that you are is like one of those two guy voice actors who's in like every game. So it's a familiar voice. You're out in the jungle and it's like dense jungle. But like every specific part limb of you has different injuries that could happen. You need to be able to fix each individual part. And like the brush in the parts that I was in early on are thick. I think you can go up to 4 people in that one. And like you said, it's everything. It's staying hydrated and feeding your hunger and all that. There's a game that starts with like a V or something. Not Tark. That's similar to kind of how you describe Tarkov. I can't remember what it was. It was a third-person game, though. I had some fun with it. But I didn't play it for too long. Borderlands 2 is a vast MMO of medieval times. Oh, Vigor. Hey, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I played that one a little bit. But not too long. That sounds fun, though. It was decent. We played a lot for about a month or two. Yeah, I played a lot for like a week or so. Tried playing with some friends early on when it was in game preview, before it was officially a game. But yeah, it's bigger, but with a ton more complexity. Well, you know what? That would be okay with me. Honestly, the first person makes it better for me anyway. There's not a lot of third person shooters I could really get into. Joaquin, is that you? My man, how are you doing? Cheers! Thank you for the like. How are you doing? Good to see you again. David, cheers. Double cheers. And cheers. Cheers again. Play PUBG on the third person? Hell yeah. I used to play, there was the mode where you're forced into first person a lot. Because when you could, there was a mode where you're forced third, forced first, and you could switch back and forth. I think originally you could switch back and forth. And it wasn't even fair when you could be in third versus first. Your advantage was insane, like being able to see over hills and then pop out on people. And around corners and whatnot. The advantage of that camera is so much. So, just got home from work? Nice, nice. How's work been? I remember when you started the new job, you were working in medical, right? Like a hospital or something? No contest. Yeah, I hear ya. I played the shit out of PUBG when it first came out. I loved it so much. Me and my buddies, we wouldn't win a lot. I won my first game I ever played of it. First game I ever played of it, I was with 3 other guys. One was a pretty good gamer. Another one is a pretty decent shooter, multiplayer gamer. I mean, that guy, he's played like every game in the book, so like as far as gaming goes, he's super well rounded. And the other one is pretty okay. And we drove around in the Jeeps back when... Oh, shenanigans. Back when the Jeeps didn't blow up immediately, and just ran people over and stayed out of the fights as much as we could. And that helped a ton. Excuse me. And then when we got to the final circle, there was some people fighting at the bottom of this hill that we were on. Hey, look at that. An unknown. And there was all 4 of us and only one of them left. We looked down. One guy took 1 shot and we won. So I think that was the only bullet we fired as a team. Otherwise, we just ran people over with a car. Best memory from PUBG ever is getting that first win, firing 1 bullet and having the whole squad live. I didn't play it until it came out on Xbox. That's when I first started playing. You know, I've had my PC for quite some time. That I could game with, and I just generally don't game on it. I mean, I have everything I need. I just prefer playing on my Xbox. I've just got more friends on it, even though while I stream, I pretty much play by myself. So, you know, it is what it is. 2, 4, 8. These Pokeballs suck. Oh! Oh! David, you quit playing Xbox because I was part of a clan that was all about Battlefield, and suddenly the Lead wanted to be on Red Dead. Well, sometimes that's how it goes. I feel like, you know, the competitive shooters are a lot of fun. A lot of fun. But then other games like Pokemon here, something comes along that are just great, and you gotta diverge a little bit. And everyone's got their franchises, you know. For me, it's Resident Evil, Pokemon, and I'm sure there's more that I can't think of off the top of my head. But I've got a few franchises that when they come out with a new game, I just want to play. Pokemon, I'm not quite as fast on. Resident Evil is like my #1 franchise. When they drop a game, I'm playing it day one, and I've paid the extra to have it pre-ordered. Can't help that. Hey, Michael. On the weekend, went to a VR place and played a zombie game. 199 groups have gone through, and my group beat all their scores first go. Holy shit. Nice. I've played enough zombie games. I feel like I could do pretty good at that. Huh. See, that's why, Michael, I was telling you, when you were asking about the stars, my stars goal is VR games so I can play some VR games here on the stream. I want to do it on the stream. I feel like it'll be cool. Hopefully I don't destroy the studio when I can't see. And do Resident Evil and some other horror-y games, zombie games. Just sounds fun. David, done grinding Rockstar games online anyway. Agreed for Resident Evil. Hell yeah. Resident Evil 100%. And I get you with Rockstar games. I have played GTA 5 online when I have like a group of like 10 friends. We'll play because it's a good game at like 8 friends, because I think you can get 8 people in. So it's a good game for giant groups. Other than that, I never played the online that much. I did the story, but even the story of GTA 5 or Red Dead or any of those games is a grind. Right? Like, that just takes some time. Because it's VR, we can walk around and play it. Yeah, that's what I like. I think I've seen a lot of VR games where you don't really walk around. I think I saw this a long time ago. I don't know if you can get it. If it actually is something that works and you can pair up with your games. But there was a... And I couldn't get up into here. Maybe it's the flyer. Maybe the flyer is how I get into some of these areas. But there's like a, what do they call it? An octagonal treadmill. So it can move in 8 different directions. Wherever you walk, the floor would move with you. There was like a belt that straps around you so you can't walk off. It would hold you in place while you walk around in this 8-direction treadmill. That way you could walk in the game, actually do some move. You're getting exercise while you're doing it. Super cool. They've also got, I can't remember what they're called, and I'm probably going to butcher this, like haptic vests, I believe they are. Where it will like vibrate or pulse your chest if you're getting hit. Super cool. This one you can walk around a warehouse. I have seen places like that, or what they'll do is they'll set up little foam walls like you would see in a gym in high school. And it'll be like kind of like a Tomb Raider thing or something like that. Like you're going through, it could be a bunch of different kinds of things, but they'll have little moving elevators and stuff around, but what you're seeing in the headset is completely different from what's actually happening. It seems super cool. So I like the sound of what yours has going on, but I don't know anywhere around here that has it. I might have to travel quite far. So apparently there's one more unknown I haven't been able to get here on this map, and that's up in, it's called the Spring Path near the Jespy shore. So it's in that kind of upper left area, northwest, up on that top little spiral where I cheesed my way up. What is this guy? B? B. Now I could be happy with the results. Ha! Oh, puns. My first grit rock. Let's just make sure I'm done with magma quick. That should be a good amount of money. I thought it'd be over 10k, so I'm a little disappointed, but you know, whatever. Oh, he's not done yet. Two wave crashes. No! I didn't want to leave! Oh, the professor sucks! Three in obsidian fields. Everything else is clear. So let's see. I'm going to try to track down the rest of the wisps and obsidian field. Sorry. Try to get that Cherim. Hold on. First. Also, why haven't I found the elegant tail one? Oh, it's talking about the... So I've already done it. For some reason, I thought it was the little piggy guy. So you'd say, Michael, that you really like the one where you can walk around the warehouse and do that VR? Was it a really cool experience? Sand radish. Nice, something new. Let's do medical. Yes. You know this one. Simply remarkable. Meow. Scratched him and went to sleep right next to him. Very thing a cat would actually do. Was fun, but not for the price. Oh, was it expensive? Like, I guess I don't know what the Australian difference would be, but I don't know. I haven't done this evolution yet. Holy shnikes. Mag mortar. Fire punch, flamethrower, fire blast. Does not have many of those moves. Okay, let's try to track down these wisps. 3 left. And the cherub. Well, so supposedly one like right up here that I must have already. No, it's actually right here. It looks like I got it. Oh, I was climbing. Looks like a little ledge here. A ledgy ledge. Allegedly. Oh! Shinx, you're biting off more than you can chew, buddy. Don't do it. You hit me, we're gonna have problems. Okay, so allegedly right here is where it would be. I don't see it, so I must have found it. 5 is right here. As they have it ordered on their list. This feels like something I found. I actually distinctly now remember getting this and then teleporting out because I couldn't swim yet. about right here. Must be collected because I don't see anything here. Just trying to look at where things could be that help me make sense of this. Well, that shouldn't have happened. Cheers. This has been poorly planned. Alright, we're just gonna leave. Day ones, have a good night, man. I'll try to swing by again and watch you play some more of this. Hell yeah. Thanks for stopping by again. It's good to see you for sure. Stop by anytime. I'll be here. Tell me more about your adventures on the PC too, for sure. I'm curious how Tarkov's gonna go for you. Nice to see you too, man. Yeah, for sure. Good to see you. And cheers. I got one last cheers to go. Alright, so this is supposed to be right up here. And I most certainly have it. He's not shiny. Supposedly there's one right about here. Got a couple possibilities here, but not a lot. Cheers! Hey, thank you, man. Ah, it's always nice to see a cheers back. Well, you have a good night. I'll see you around. I'm standing right on it. It's probably would have been right here. Okay, so that's not it. It's all the way at the front of this. Which I know I've been up there, so that can't be it, but let's just check it out. Okay. Definitely kind of sort of remember getting one up here. Right here. Okay, so for sure found this one. About right here, which I've almost definitely found as well. We're gonna just check for being thorough. There's 3 missing somehow. I've checked over a large chunk already. Pikachu, just gonna capture him because. Thought I heard an interesting noise, but almost certainly something I've caught before. I do kind of remember finding something in here before. Okay, so next thing is right here near these trees. Hold on, let's see. Let's take a look at this one. Up close. Oh, hey! I was wondering. Okay. 2 left. So there's one about right here. Whoa. They're all showing up. Okay, one up here, but I'm certain I would have found it. Actually, there's another one. Would have been on top of this. I'm pretty positive I found that one already. Yep. Okay, 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 okay. So this one's gonna be up on the mountains here. Clearly right around and in here. Would have found that. Next one is like right here. And I do think... Oh, I've found that one before as well. Nope, because I see it right in front of me. That's all of them. Still got it. Nice. Okay. So until I can fly, that's all the unknowns and wisps I can get. I've got all the wisps for sure, but unknowns we could do a little bit better. So to finish off the episode here, we're going to look around for any trees that might have a cherub in it. And get that bag back to that player. Maybe check out that time distortion. I don't know. See if we can get any evolutionary items out of it. Okay, not a lot of luck so far in finding something in these trees. Here we go. Cherim, 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 cherim. Of course it's not. How rare are they in these trees? Danny, oh shit. Thank you for the follow. Cheers. Appreciate you. How are you doing? What is that noise? I forget which one that is. What? Alright, gotta get up here. Hope there's a cherub somewhere. I just want to get one. Get that Pokedex entry done. Oh, here we go. Cherub right here. Blast it all! Oh shit, Michael, I didn't even see. You said you had to go H. H. Not sure what H is. Unless that's a typo. Extra bit. He had to go. Oh no, Michael, I've been talking to you this whole time. That sucks. Can't believe I missed that. Too many messages come in at once. They get buried, I guess. Not a lot of hope left in finding a Cherrim here. One last tree, one last chance. Look at that. Yes! We got one! A Cherubi! It's close enough! What are the chances? We got it. Two, 4, we'll get them up to 5. I have to keep trying to catch a few of these to get them done. This is our chance to quickly finish Bascu Legion. Gonna take 2 wave crashes. Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Shit. You would have lived. If I put Mag Mortar out there to get all the credit, he might get stomped. I forgot about the time warp. I gotta go over there quick too. And we'll wrap up the episode up there. I've almost got to go back just to dump off all my stuff. Oh, hold on. So Cherrim. Cherubi evolves into Cherrim. Okay, I gotta go to the bathroom so bad. So I'll be right back. Then we'll do the time distortion. All right, I'm back. Good to see everybody. Let's go do this time distortion. Trying not to die. Seems like a pretty good thing to try not to do. Oh, it hasn't even started and I rushed and everything. Oh, should we fight him? Get some XP? I was trying to surprise him. Whatever. I'm being attacked. Okay. Not far away on the strong styles, but it's these agiles, which I have been working on. Try to get a few absorbs out. Is that the only move he knows how to do? Shit. That kind of sucked. Good night. So he was done. Holy shit, Michael. It's so hot there that your phone's overheating? Jesus. Is it always hot, or do you guys have seasons? Like, does the weather ever change a noticeable amount? Is there, like, a part of the year that's actually a little bit colder? Parts of the year that are a little bit warmer? My God, Cherubi. I just pumped you up so many levels and you still let me down. Seasons every 4 months? Oh, nice. So there's a slight change every 4 months then. Whether it's a lot or not. Something. That's good at least. I'm assuming it's always still hot as fuck. Compared to a place like here. Like, we get super hot where I live. Also super cold. I mean, when all the snow melts, super muddy. We just get a little bit of everything in it. It's nice and sucks at the same time. Let's just evolve this guy. Yeah, rain or hot, not much in between. That rain can drop it down quite a bit. Probably feels real good. Cherub, hello. Is the quest Shokichi the completed Pokédex entry for Cherub? Okay. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I catch another one, 8, 9. If it leaps out of a tree, 10, 11. So I gotta hunt for them in the trees a little bit more and try to catch another one. They'll be done. Number caught. Caught during daylight hours. 3. Pedal dance and agile style. I'm guessing you can't do pedal dance. Once you get that pedal dance, it won't be so bad. I wear tank top and shorts all year. Don't notice the cold much. So you guys probably don't even have like much long sleeve clothes like what I'm wearing here. This is probably pretty irregular. Time to hit him with the agile style. Whoa. Okay, actually, maybe I'll just trade him out. I wasn't as prepared for this as I thought I was. I don't want him to die. And then Empoleon here. He's game. Alright, give me them quick claws. Shenanigans. Oh, new move. Hello. It's gonna be flamethrower, right? Hell yeah, it is. Alright. So it won't be long. Oh, we'll be done with him. Look at him. He's Puppy Garden. This upgrade. Mine. Dibs. It's regular Onyx. Boo. Lame. I've caught a Steelix in here before. In the Obsidian Fields, so wouldn't put it past one showing up. Holy shit. 3 Onyx Bonanza. I have not liked the items I have found. Which actually I found a lot. Moonstone, an upgrade. And a Firestone. It's not a bad haul, just I already got them all. And where's all the schnitzels? I just assume they're German. Schnitzels. Oh, another Leafeon! I want it. I'm greedy like that. There's not enough. I don't know what's better, to catch these fools or to kill them to try to get their evolutionary item they drop. Wow, and they dropped me a Peppa plant. The straight insult. A Sylveon. Yeah, he's getting caught. Not good. Maybe he's not. U.S. will join allies in closing airspace to Russian planes amid conflict in Ukraine. Yeah, I guess they're pretty much cut off from flying anyway. I don't see Apexes or Alphas pop up here too often. How are they even fighting? I strayed too far from the battle. Right here, mate. Holy shit. Yeah, not everyone might live through this one. Shoot. Holy schnitzel. And he gets another move before I can try again. This is it. If this doesn't work, I'm just bailing. Another Leafeon? Wow. These are only getting better and better. I slightly regret wasting all of those meds. Slightly. Alright, so we're just gonna wrap her up here. Dump all of you. Magmortar's got Flamethrower. He does that 3 times. He's done. Again, we're just going to have to come back. Probably tomorrow we'll catch one more Cherubi if he comes out of a tree. That'll get us exactly what we need to finish him. And Cherim here, we're going to have to work on until he can do pedal dance. Just some agile styles. You can get another 3 with 4 agile styles. That's not bad. And 3 pedal dances would get him the other 4. That would finish him. And then I can finish that thing. So what we'll do is before we move on with the story tomorrow, we'll get on. We'll finish these entries. And this last quest, which includes showing the completed Cherim. So, alright. Well, it's been yet another good day of streaming. Another fun adventure and episode we've gone through here today. It was a fantastic stream. It was a great stream. We got at least 1, maybe 2 new followers. We got some stars. We got likes, shares, comments. We got support in all kinds of ways. So it was fantastic. Let's do some shout outs first. Thank you, Michael Payne, for coming back for chatting with me like you have been. Sorry it's so hot over there. Thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Thanks for all the chats and hanging out. Definitely makes every stream a lot better having you here hanging out. And thanks for helping me see that giant shiny that I wasn't paying attention and I almost missed. Thank you, Alyssa, for coming back. Appreciate you. Thank you for the follow yesterday as well. Thank you for the like. So it's good to see you coming back. Sam, thank you for the like. Jao, thank you for the like. Dennis, thank you for the like and the share. Hopefully we'll see you coming back around too as well. Kayla, thank you for the like. Uncanny, thank you for the like. Sam, thank you for the like and share. Levon, thank you for the like. Kayla, thank you for the 100 stars. Brianna, thank you for the like and the 100 stars. Appreciate both of you. Special shout out to you guys for those stars. David, good to see you back, my man. Appreciate you coming back, chit-chatting. Thank you for the like. Joaquin, of course, always good to see you popping back in, dropping some cheers, a like, and a share. Hell yeah. And Danny, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Good to see some follows. We've been getting some follows offline, too, as well. It's fantastic. Appreciate each and every one of you. Sometimes they'll come up on the screen. Sometimes they won't. I don't know why or why they don't. I don't know what triggers that. I feel like there's not really a lot of information as a streamer for you to just Google out there, so I'd have to like experiment to figure that out, but that's okay. So yeah, thank you to anyone watching throughout the stream here live or watching after. Appreciate you guys. If you are watching after, please drop a follow. It goes a long ways, like Danny did here tonight. And if you're returning, if you're someone who's been here before, drop a like, comment, share, or stars. Anything you want to do that you feel up to for supporting, that goes a long way as well. So thank you guys. Remember, the stars goal, as I described earlier tonight, are going towards us getting an Oculus Rift 2, putting that back here into the stream so we can show off doing some of that, playing some Resident Evil 4, maybe some other horror games, maybe some multiplayer games, just exploring that whole VR universe and having some fun with that. So that's what your donations are going towards for anyone who feels like doing it. Over there on YouTube, again, I see you. Thank you guys for watching. Those of you who do watch nearly every episode, we've got a pretty consistent amount of people watching each episode and a ton of views on those shorts that are over there. Check out the YouTube if you haven't, if you're over here on Facebook. Facebook or YouTube, both were Black Ram GX Gaming. TikTok, Instagram are the same thing. We have a lot of the same shorts that we're putting on both Reels or TikToks, whatever you want to call them, whatever they are, based on where you're at. So anyway, the question tonight, those of you who are over there on YouTube or watching after the stream, the question tonight was, what are, or why are sharks and rays different from other fish? The possible answers are, they have live young, they have no bones, they're warm-blooded, or they have eyelids. Take a chance right now, I'll pause, to put your answer in the comments. Okay, so anyway, now that you've had barely enough time to type it out or think, uh, I'll do the percentages of what people have answered here tonight. 0% voted for their warm-blooded, which is correct. 14% voted for they have eyelids, and honestly, that's the first one I voted for. I thought maybe they did, and maybe they were just weird like that. That is incorrect. They have live young. I know that's also true. I know fish lay eggs, so I was like, well, maybe that's it. Incorrect. I guess there are other fish that also have that trait. 29% voted for that, and 57% voted for the correct answer, and that is that they have no bones. I do know that most fish have bones, and I know sharks are all cartilage, but I didn't realize that there wasn't any other fish that are that way, at least from what I've seen. And here's the little fact that came along with that. Oh, where'd it go? Sharks and rays are different from other fish because they have no bones. Their skeletons are made of cartilage, which is flexible and durable, with about half the normal density of bone. So that is your answer for tonight. Thank you guys for playing the trivia. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all your support. And thank you anyone who is here after the stream is over on YouTube or here on Facebook who is also doing anything extra to support. Appreciate you guys. I'll be back on tomorrow, 6 to 9 Central Standard Time. We're going to finish up those couple Pokédex entries, finish up that last mission we haven't done, and then we'll continue on with the quest and a new area. It's going to be exciting. I'll see you guys then, 6 to 9 Central Standard Time. Deuces, and stay fresh, cheese bags.